Sometimes I wait till turn 2 to bast, so that way I can bast an additional card, but with the raft here, let's just fill it up. Yeah, punish a little bit. That's fine, though. Can I get a bishop? Opponent played a card, so it was spooky. Yeah, basically.
Face the might of Asgard! Mjolnir!
Thanks for my delivery. I'd say I'd give you your tip later, but I bought you your battle pass yesterday, so that's your tip in advance.
Sorry, I was talking in my Newton voice. My Newton voice. It's like I can't even speak. It's you. Remember, people. Some people had Newton voices.
Muted voices?
Yeah, I have a Newton voice.
Okay.
I wonder if they ever go build that, other thing,
I don't know, dude.
I mean like the next extension to the neighborhood.
Oh, I don't know. They're working on it slow and steady. Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you take these upstairs and put them in the drawer? They're extras.
It never ever changed in the last few months. Like, it never changed. Ever since summer.
Oh, they drew 2 cards with the Jane. Okay, noted.
Hey, look at that.
Okay, so they're going to 21 over here. This puts me to 16. This puts me to 19. This ties it. They could Odin, I guess. The problem here, chat, is I don't know that we beat. I either play to beat Odin here, or I play to beat a big thing here. Because I'm only going to 13 over here, so we lose to Giganto. Would I rather lose to Giganto or Odin? I think Giganto is more likely than Odin. Famous last words. Dead. Rip.
There's no strings on me. Mjolnir, to me! Are ye worthy? Mjolnir, to me!
Oh wait, do we win the game anyways? That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Victory!
I tried to retreat mid-game. Snap wouldn't let me. Little did I know we were beating them both.
Oh, snap! Victory!
Who did I get? We got some Chipotle for the afternoon.
Oh, snap!
Rocks in their deck ASAP here. don't know that I want to play into Hala, but I also want lots of open spots after her. I think I'm going to play off to the side here. We could get punished showing something like a Crimson Cosmos or whatever.
Face the might of Asgard. Victory.
Face the might of Asgard? No. No, I don't think I will.
Snap.
This is the Proving Grounds, right? We are, in fact, currently playing out a 3 to 10 in the Proving Grounds.
Are ye worthy?
Iron Lad is such a weird card in their deck. Just does not have a lot of synergy with everything else they have going on.
Opponent snap.
They finally got some cubes, chat.
Escaped. Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir. Escaped. Oh, snap.
I do not currently have any strong opinions on Havok decks. That is the ultimate Angela variant. Bast. Korg. Yeah, locking and Hawk at 14 is probably smart. The Zabu werewolf deck with rescue is bad. As expected. Magical box, thanks for the prime. Professor X probably needs another adjustment. Oh, put the hoods into Mojo World to force them to fill but not have stats? That's interesting, though. Yeah, I think you're right that probably would have been good. That ship has sailed at this point, though. Five. So this is going to 13 to 13. So I put a demon here, I tie a single hammer. Oh, werewolf has felt pretty good to me still. I think Darkhawk needs Cord plus Rock Slide and probably Blackwood at the beginning. I disagree with that. That's why I'm not playing all those cards in this deck.
Victory.
Bast is +3 power to Darkhawk. We have regularly played Darkhawk decks in the past where Darkhawk only had 2 ways to make it bigger, and this deck has 2 ways to make Darkhawk bigger. What this deck is explicitly not in a post-blob world is all in on Darkhawk. I think building a significant portion of your deck to play to Darkhawk is a mistake with how much blob there's being played right now. Can't believe I watched Twitch for 6 hours for Black Bull Pixel variant. It was the journey along the way. But yeah, most of you are getting Pixel variants. That's just the cold hard truth.
Snap. Opponent snapped.
Have you tried out decks with the new Ronin changes? Yeah. Most of the Ronin decks still seem kind of mid. Now, the new Max change is really good. New Max is a really good card. New Ronin still kind of eh. Even won the coin flip here to get Kitty into the island. Lovely. I don't think you want to make screwing with your opponent's hand one of the strongest things in the game, so maybe it's okay if Ronin is mad. I mean, what's what I'm thinking of? Ronin, the enablers for Ronin that screw with your opponent's hands are the worst ones. Like, without a doubt. All right, and then we're done needing energy here, right? So we'll just do this. Actually, do I do this? Moving forward, I'm no longer giving opinions on bundles in advance. They've been updating bundle data mines too regularly. So I'm going to tell you, if you are between bundles, you should wait and see until they actually come out. Yeah, the devs implied in a comment that you should expect the sugar spice bundle to change again, for reference. Do I play for the left? Is that crazy? This is 17, 21, and they're at 14. I think I can play for all of them here. So I'm gonna go +5 over here. Yeah, ship it. Havok does not care about unspent energy, just simply that you have energy available. We almost got the triple gamers. My casual 211 here. I don't know if they're the best Havok decks, but my personal favorite Havok decks have definitely been the BASTED versions. You know what else is my personal favorite, chat? These wonderful adverts. We'll see you in 120 seconds. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. Look at that, YouTube gamers. You got us over 200 likes. Can we break 300 today? Maybe. We're going to be streaming for a while. We'll see. I love me a good BASTED deck too, yeah. It's a lot of stats you didn't even draw Dark Arc. Yeah, like I said, this deck's not a... This isn't a one-trick Dark Arc deck, right? We've got a few different ways to put numbers onto the board. And then we have Goose and Cosmo for a dash of disruption. Hey, Noggle, thanks for continuing to hang out. Thanks everybody for continuing to hang out even once your drops are done. Great to have great people in here. Got a handful of Infinity tickets with a Black Widow Surfer deck. Yeah, it's really good, sucker. I'm 2 for 2 on finishing Gold Conquest with it. It's gonna be the deck I laid on my YouTube channel tomorrow. That's definitely my recommended Shaw deck. This isn't a Darkhawk deck, it's a Bass deck with Darkhawk in it. Yes, that is a great summary. Astute observation. So originally I was gonna snap on one, but I think this is better for most other decks than us. So I'm gonna wait for a turn. No, I don't plan to do, unless the bundles stabilize. I feel too many of the higher value bundles have changed too frequently to make creating that type of video worthwhile moving forward for me. For lack of a better term. Can I snap them here? Alright, silver, who cares? I think it's a good snap. Oh, they're a goblin build a Renslayer, okay. Really surprised they didn't goblin the Atlantis. My Hawk's gonna finish as only an 8. I think it still just goes over here, right? We get Mobius back to a 2-3. I don't know that I want Mobius back to a 2-3. I think I'd be happy with him as like a... I'd be happy with him at like 2, 3, 4 maybe. Give him an extra point. Well, that was the best draw in my deck.
Opponent snapped.
Is this a Shang-Chi snap? Think they're gonna Goliath me, really? If it's a Shang-Chi snap, Mysterio on the right beats them, right? Do I need Mysterio on the right? If I do this, I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4 more here. And then this is going... I would tie a Korg. I think I do this because otherwise I'm only tying Korg. And I'm playing Mysterio here to beat a Shang on the right.
Victory.
Havok kind of sucks, chat. Right? Just no good. Why would anybody buy this card? Dude, who could imagine spending resources on this? Certainly not me. Boomer just yelled YOLO and snapped. Yeah, basically. Hello? Is this thing on? Hello? So they're a Thanos deck, but they didn't have... They didn't have what's it called on one. Didn't have a stone on one. Is there a reason you haven't been playing on ladder? Is there a reason I should be playing on ladder? Alright, so they can't blob either of these. Not me. My 53-month sub streak is my gift to myself this holiday season. Thank you for the absurd tier 3 BASTED. And for all the other support over the years, welcome back. Is it worth going -3 here to put a point on Bishop? I think it is. I think it is.
Victory.
Go. So something to think about is this hand's pretty strong, but I didn't snap on one because I wanted to wait and see if my opponent had a turn 1 stone. Because my opponent's hands that have turn 1 stones are better than the ones without. And you know what's better than the best? Kneel before Galactus! I've never been happy to say that before. Thank you for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Happy holidays to you too. Do I want 2 bishops? Is that crazy? Call me maybe. I think with the super flow going, I'm gonna get second bishop here. He's dead, Jim. Murdered him. Thanos, Dr. Octopus is a choice. Dr. Octopus is a very stock choice in the opponent's archetype. You can and should expect to play against Dr. Octopus in their deck. It is a regular meta choice. Oh, I don't have priority, so when they dock me here, I'm gonna bast my demon. Awkward. This was my mistake. I should have bishoped, or I should have kittied the left. As someone who prides himself, Goose was a good draw. I'm being able to readily admit when he was wrong. I'm honestly surprised at how little taking 2 points of power away from Professor X has impacted the format. Shocked. Ugh. They can't blob anywhere, which means my Darkhawk gets to keep its power on the left, so we might actually be able to win this game. All right, we Psylocked. Oh, damn it. Oh. They Psylocked my Cosmo, but they hit the Reality Stone for the middle. There's still 7 cards in their deck. I don't know. I just really don't want to play the matchup anymore. I'm gonna let's restart our run when they blow me. Please don't Dino plus Mind Stone me. Fuck you! Oh, that's so frustrating. I could have played around that. That's so frustrating that I could have beaten that, and I didn't. I didn't think about it until I looked at the board. If I would have put the Kitty Pride here, we're +4 in the middle, and we beat the Dino Mind Stone. Would have been -4 here, so I would have only been at 17. Just like lose to anything here is the problem. For the record, chat, I'm not even sure. A lot of the Thanos blob decks aren't even playing X anymore. They just prison you out with Dr. Octopus in that deck in a lot of matchups serves a very similar role to Professor X of pulling down a path and guaranteeing you hit. I would bet the previous opponent's deck did not have Professor X in it. Do you think the existence of BASTED means second ender can't experiment with making more negative power cards? I don't know. It's not like BASTED is like a metagame powerhouse, right? Like if they put out cards that end up being synergistic with BASTED, like that's fine. That's a feature, not a bug. Nine's enough to win over here. I feel like I'm probably a lock in the middle. Do I put the Havok here just in case? Probably. Yeah, their deck's a full brew. It's really hard to know their output range degree. I tied the right? We needed the extra point and we got there? No, I'm one short. Miscounted. 10 and 11. You ever considered a mill deck? I mean, that's kind of what today's deck highlight is on the YouTube channel. It's a Gladiator Yondu bounce deck that chews their deck apart. I think that's the closest thing you'll get to like a mill deck being useful because you're like actually doing something profitable with it. Power up your null and then deny them a limbo drop. The problem with playing cards like Mantis and Cable is that they're just like kind of bad cards that like don't give you a big payoff for like mitigating your opponent's deck. Like Marvel Snap's not like Hearthstone or Magic where your opponent like takes damage or has some kind of penalty when their deck gets empty.
Breaking news.
It's kind of like the meta from before the OTA Heishin, only there are Ravona decks playing Mr. Negative, or playing Professor X now. Maximus is a new toy. To be slightly less sarcastic, Maximus is a meaningful new toy in the format. I think if they're gonna give me a copy of Magic, I would like to get a second kitty here. Speak of the devil, yeah, this might be one. I don't want to put that one anyways. The order doesn't matter, chat. The raft gets generated to your hand when these stage. Microdot. Hello, can you hear me? No, we can't. You only have 3 stats. Go away. Just a Finot. Alright, hopefully our Cosmo gets a little lucky here. I think that qualifies, huh? What do we think? Oh my gosh, do you think they also got an Infinite? My Hawk's only 6. $30.99 Zabu's a great one. I think the $30.99 series is one of my favorite series of cards or series of variants.
Hell, can you understand me?
We both got Infinities. Look at that. Oh, you know what? I probably should have hedged. I forgot Havok was gonna get bigger. We probably should have hedged something slightly bigger here to beat 20, just in case something went wonky in the middle. Alright, gamers, if you're one of the people that's been chomping at the bit for a Havok deck recommendation, I would like to officially recommend this one. You may now be angry with me if you play it and it doesn't work for you and is bad. I'm telling you, you should. I kind of miss Kitty Pride next. She's one of my favorite cards. She's number 2 behind Nico. Nico has replaced her a little bit, but still one of my favorites.
Oh, snap.
I was going to explain that the leftmost Mysterio dies to draw cards. But now, none of them have to die and they all get to be 3. It's beautiful.
Opponent snapped.
And playing a version of this deck with Black Widow instead of Angela take me from 91 to 99. Yeah, and I was playing a... we were playing a build... What's what I'm searching for? We were playing a build that had Black Widow in it before the recent changes. Or before the nerf. Oh, they're a Shaw deck with magic. On average, how big is Dark Hawk? 9 to 11. I think I'm waiting one more turn for Havok. I'm not playing the Demon out yet, because ideally I would like to not get Killmongered on the Demon. We'll risk Kitty for the Biscuit, because she's powering up Bishop and Angela. Yes, definitely a Surfer deck here from the opponent. I think I want to contest the Shaw path actually, right? With Havok. Any thoughts on good Shaw shells for the mission? I like Shaw Surfer. You can find a build on my untap page. They're competitive Hawk builds that don't have Zabu. I mean, this one's not like Zabu. Oh, no! They massacred my girl, chat. Shang-Chi. Man, that was a mystery on my part. I thought they'd have enough resources to play for the miniaturized lab, but they just didn't. If I would have put Cosmo here, we'd have won. Yeah, I thought we would see, I thought either they'd brood here or they'd have like 3/3 Surfer here. Were the two things that went through my head with the Cosmo positioning there. The demo is also just more points here, which I thought was good. You should assume all Sebastian Surfer decks have Absorbing Man. But like also like my statement stands much lax. Like Absorbing Man being more likely doesn't make what I said less true, right? Like they could have gone 3/3 with the Surfer on the left. It does. Is you pointing out Absorbing Man is more likely? Is there something I'm missing that it means my train of thought is not correct? Can you explain? I don't see how Absorbing Man factors into my Cosmo placement there. Anyway, enter and see if we can bash one more thing. That is literally the only card in our deck that Bass doesn't buff. Oh, you forgot about Sarah. Yeah. That makes sense. Because yeah, if they had, they could have gone 3 Surfer AM. Okay, so Hood Renslayer could imply that they're a negative build that's still on Viper. Well, if they were on Viper, they... What card do you think is better, Iron Lad or Havok? I mean, Iron Lad's the better card. Iron Lad goes in more decks. And that's something that people are really bad about in terms of like measuring a lot of the time. It's not simply a measure of which card is better or worse. It's like which card is more useful generically. Like Iron Lad, if you're between those 2 cards, you should definitely get Iron Lad. I should definitely order these in the right sequence. Lovely catch here. I don't need more energy this game. We'll do this. I want to fill here. Actually, do I need? Do I need a big Havok here? They could Sentry me on the left, right? And I want to fill here temporarily so that way they can't Annihilus this over. I guess if they're Annihilusing, they're Annihilusing here though. I feel like because Sentry's in their output range, I want to have it here though. Big brain shit. Giddy, Nico, Widow's Bite becomes a demon. Put a bow on it, stick it in the oven. And I need to put this here so they can't Annihilus the Hood over. So I can't Tenge Center with Kitty. Green Goblin mid Galactus, that would get us.
Victory.
Alright, we can play this one for an hour. I like where it's at. Feels good. Plays a bunch of cards I like. Has feel smart sequences and a little bit of disruption. That one played right lets you leverage most of your match.